So welcome back to the part 2 of how to build a Linux box or a server box. So today we will be starting with installing the SD card and remotely accessing the Raspberry Pi and installing the utility Samba to get the server up and running. So for this episode you need a storage device. So for the server I am using a 1 TB hard disk, or you can also use a small pen drive if you're going for a smaller storage. So in the last episode we have installed the operating system onto this card, SD card. So now at the back of the Pi there will be a slot. You can just insert the SD card. And now you need a good power supply. I am using a normal micro USB cable to a normal basic adapter. So I can just insert it into the power port. Now you can insert your hard disk. And for the Wi-Fi connection, in the last episode we have also seen how to enable SSH and directly connect to the internet after boot up. But I am not using Wi-Fi as the internet speeds will be very low. So I just pulled an Ethernet cable from the router Ethernet port. Now I can just plug it into the Pi. Now once everything is turned on, you can just switch on the Pi. Now I bought a fan, so the fan is making a little bit noise, and let it boot up. And by the time you have to find the IP address of your Pi, or you can just if you know the host name of the Pi, normally it will be Raspberry Pi, but I configured it as NetSync. So you need a software called Putty. I will leave a link down in the description. You can just download this, and from the host or IP address you can just type in your IP address or your host name. As I said, my host name is not Raspberry Pi. I'll just type in my host name. Now click on accept, and here login as, you can click on Pi and input your Pi password. Mine is original. Just type it in. Now it will leave you to this page. Now you have to insert a few commands. First you have to update the Pi. I already did that. Now you can install the utility Samba. Now let's minus this right here. Now you have to run this command. Now it will install the utility Samba. Now the Samba installation is over. This might take a while. So if any prompts come up, click on yes. So now I just clear the screen up. Now you have to paste this command. Sudo smbpasswd. So this will set the password for our Samba account. Now I can press enter. Now it says new SMB password. Now enter your password. It could be any password. You press enter and it's asking you to retype. Now you have set a password to your account. This password will be used to access your network share. And now you can just copy this command. Now I can click on enter. Now this page will come up. Now you have to scroll down with your arrow keys all the way to the bottom. Now at the bottom of this, you have to type this code. As you can see, I have already created this. So the first one, you can change it. I just set it as main, but you can keep it anything. That will just be the drive name, and the path you have to edit as, because the slash means to the root of the folder of your Raspberry Pi, root folder of your SD card. And for example, I want to set to my hard disk, and my hard disk name is mysql, and I can just put as /media /pi /mysql. Now I can just set it like that. It may depend on where your drive is mounted. If it's mounted on the folder called home, or you can just set it to home or mnt, whatever it is. It should be mounted in a place that you know. Not generally, for normal, it will just be mounted in /media /pi, and your drive name may vary. So after you enter this information, you can just click Ctrl X, and now it will go to this. If anything is saved, click on Y, and now you have to restart the Samba software utility. Just enter this, and now it will restart this, and that's it. The configuration is done. Now you can go to your folder. You can go to network. Now you might need to know the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, or if you know the static IP, or if you set a static IP to your Raspberry Pi. I have set it to DHCP via address reservation in my TP-Link router. So if you don't know what's the IP, you can just type in the host name by double backslashes and type in your host name or IP address. My host name is NetSync. So you just type that in the network side. Now I can press enter. Now the things you set will appear over here. Mine is this. You can just, to map the drive, you can just right click and click map network drive, and you can select a drive letter. I have already set 2 of these, so you can just select as X. Now click on finish at the bottom. That will attempt to connect. Now this is where you need to enter your password. So the username will be Pi, and the password will be your password which we have set previously. So click on remember, so you don't have to always enter it. So now, as you can see, that is the server. So this data, all the folders that are coming from here are from this hard drive. As you can see right here, all the folders that are appearing in here are coming from this hard drive. So for example, you have set 64 GB pen drive or a hard drive, whatever. It has to be an external storage device. I am using an internal storage device, so I need a SATA to a USB converter. If you are using like an external hard drive, you can just directly plug it in, but I am using an internal hard drive, so I just need to buy the adapter. Now if you go in this PC or file explorer, it should appear right here. So 931 GB, that's almost equal to 1 TB. And if you used a pen drive, it will show a little bit less. So next, you can just directly access it. The speed might be less on, it depends on your internet speed, how much your speed is via your Ethernet cable or your Wi-Fi. So it may vary on that. And that's it for this video. So thank you for watching.